Well, maybe because you got up to 4 different tables. Okay. I saw you get up. I saw you walk over there.
Yo.
Then you walk back inside. Then you went upstairs to go look around upstairs. Then you came back downstairs and you found, you know where you went back to? The fucking first table that you supposed to sit to begin with.
That's the best. You know what I say? Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the Modern Waiter Podcast. I'm Marlon Joseph, the Modern Waiter, where we discuss all things restaurant business. Learn something, laugh at something. Today's episode, we're diving into a topic that every waiter can relate to. It's the different types of people that we encounter as a waiter. Whether you're in this food industry or you've dined out, I'm sure you'll recognize these characters. So let's get started.
Tired of working deadbeat jobs for lame pay. I'm tired of getting fired and hired the same day. If you know the rules of the game, then you'll stay. And if you
As usual, I'm joined by my good friend, Danny DeVilla.
What's up, people?
Now, on today's episode, we are getting into the different types of people that we deal with each and every day.
Yes.
We're talking about the archetypes of the types of people that come into a restaurant, and they reveal themselves, maybe some right away, some we discover. Oh, you're that kind of person.
You're that person.
Yes. The first one we're talking about is the complainer.
Ooh.
The complainer reveals themselves quite easily.
Almost immediately.
Because they usually start like a little low.
Yeah.
You know? They inspect the wine glass. You're like, oh, they're fitting to complain about.
They're ready to go.
A spot on that glass.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They start turning things. They start adjusting the table. There goes my complainer.
Yep.
Oh, they're chiming up.
They're
like,
ready. They're ready.
They're
looking for something for free.
Do you think the complainer goes along with the person that's looking for something for free?
I hope not. I was just throwing that out.
Because I'm not sure. Because no, those are people like the people that are looking. For
Those are
free,
legit things.
They can't.
They
fishing.
make nothing go right.
Yes.
Okay, so that's how you know, because it can be right, and they will sabotage the right
this
situation.
was a little salty. Why'd you eat it then?
All of it, the whole damn thing. All you left was a piece of a piece.
Yes.
Not even a full piece. A piece of a piece.
piece of a piece.
A piece
Man,
of
you
a-
should have told me a long time ago. I was walking by like that meme where the guy's like strident. I was walking by. How's everything? Don't eat the whole thing and then tell me.
Oh, I didn't really like that.
This
I ate it because I
kind of
was
salt.
hungry.
Yes. Oh well.
Well, you ate it.
I'm glad you're satisfied
Yeah.
now. Because when something's not to your satisfaction,
You're not eating it. You take one bite. I've taken one bite of something or looked at something and pushed it to the side. Like, this isn't right.
Yes.
You know off the rip. Okay. And I'd rather go to the person that's not you, because you'll see somebody not eating before you say anything else.
True.
Especially when you go check on the table. Like, oh, is there something wrong? And that's how you really, you can find out right away.
because they're not going through it.
They're not going
These
through
people
it.
be going through
Yo,
it.
you're not even. If you walk by a table and they're murdering food and they're in the middle of and they're scoop. That means nothing's wrong in your mind. Okay, you might not even say anything. Just kind of give them the nod, like
That's
you're good.
right.
Okay, or make sure the most especially like if their drinks are full. If you see that they don't need anything and they're eating, you're not talking. You're just.
How is it your last bite wasn't good? How is it that was your last bite that was underdone?
Yes.
How come everything around it wasn't
was
undercooked
perfect.
as
Yeah,
well?
exactly.
Get out of here.
Pow. Straight to the moon.
Yeah. So that's that one type of person that's looking for stuff for free. But the first thing that we talked about was the complainer. The complainer's usually a fidgeter and they want everything to be perfect in a sense. They
want something to complain about in their mind. Yeah, so they almost sabotage themselves as well.
They do, because they end up trying to control things in a manner that doesn't fit with what's happening.
Exactly.
And then they complain, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, you shouldn't have changed that dish.
No.
It was fine the way it was.
No.
You changed it, so this is actually your dish.
You made up the dish.
You made that. You made that
picked
shit
your
up.
own sauce.
Yes,
Yeah,
it don't go together.
You said no this, no that. Can we do this for that? X, Y, and Z. You just destroyed the plate, and then now it didn't come out the way you liked it. Like you thought you might have made it at home. Maybe you shouldn't have that.
That's not the dish for
That's
you.
not for you.
Yeah.
You're literally, and I tell you, you're about to destroy the integrity of the dish. I go, there's certain things in the dish that make the dish.
Murderer!
Yeah, you just then you shouldn't get that because
shouldn't get it.
You need these components. Like there's the dish that we have that has a certain sauce and blah, 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 and it all goes together. I'm like, yo. And they're like, well, can we? I said, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but it's.
That's why that's there.
You just messed up the integrity of the dish.
That's tying everything together.
That is the glue.
That is the glue.
That's the glue.
You're right about that. Often complainers create the event so that they complain.
Yeah.
So then I know that ties into the second thing, the person that wants stuff for free. So
or the medium plus guy.
Oh, the medium plus guy is definitely
really a complaint.
They're giving you that small ass target.
Yeah. I had a table, and they weren't complainers. They were really nice, right? They came in. It was two. I think I even told you that they came because I put them onto the podcast. So one of the girls orders a medium plus, and I go, "That's not a thing." I told her straight up. I go, "It's not a thing." And this is how I put them onto the podcast. I said, "Actually, I did a podcast about this."
Yes.
I go, "There's 5 temperatures," and her friend looks at me and goes, "Yeah," and we both go, and she goes, "So what are they?" I go, rare, medium, well done. That we didn't add 10 temperatures to the game by adding a plus or minus, okay?
Correct.
It is not legit. It is not a thing. It is there for a reason to have room for error.
Exactly. We paint with a 3-inch brush. You're trying to come in with a fine, a fine 1 pixel.
Yeah, exactly.
No. This is, we're dealing with fire.
And I tell them, I say, hey, it's okay. I said, then go under, and I can always take it up. But once you go over, you're SOL, because now you're waiting for that full amount of time.
Are you trying to complain?
Call
them up.
I might use that next.
Yeah, preempt. You trying to complain? If you're not, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Medium plus, no problem. And the next one is the person that is indecisive and asks too many questions. Indecisive always goes along with too many questions. Because they start going through, what's your top 5? Top 5? You don't get no top 5 out of me.
You get what I give you.
You get top 3.
You get what I give you.
Top 3 is where it's at, but top 5, you're just trying to be like. Then you're gonna have me answer more questions to whittle it down to 3, and then after that, if you want my best, ask me for my best. I'll give you top 3, but
that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Too many questions about the stuff that you know damn well you ain't gonna buy.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't ask me about the lobster tail and the surf and turf and all these things and then go, oh, I'll just have the beet salad.
Now that's the worst.
Yes.
Yeah, when you go through your whole spiel, and I have 5, but that's here nor there, okay? My menu's a little different from yours. It's a little bit bigger, so I have both on both sides of the spectrum.
Okay.
But when you go through your whole spiel and then they order a burger,
yeah,
or then they order the pasta, which is, you even might have told them, hey, it can be really good.
Yeah.
It can be exactly what you're looking for. I'm not saying it's not. But at the same time, it has room where it can go the other way real quick.
Okay.
And I tell people that.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, so I'm not trying to take it away from the dish, but it's not a tried and true every time 100% banger.
Sometimes you have that dish that just doesn't land well with everybody every single time.
Absolutely.
And so you just got to let them know. The one that I tell people is that I said, yes, I like the main. It's just the sides could be a little bit more cohesive.
I have a dish like that in my 5.
Okay.
And it's
so why is it in your 5?
Because when I change the way I like it, it's a 5 dish.
So you bake in the change for your guests?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
So it's actually like a sticky short rib, right?
Okay.
So it comes with rice, and I said, hey,
ribs and rice.
Boom, right?
Ribs go with taters.
I said instead of the rice, sub mashed potatoes, because and they said, well, why you say that? I said, because if you're eating short ribs, and short ribs are boneless and blah blah blah, I go, and those are cut in, and I go, it's a savory dish. You should have a savory side.
Yeah.
Rice isn't savory. Rice goes with a lot of things, but
it can be different types of rice.
Yeah.
But
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying.
Rice and ribs, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it. Keep it simple.
Keep it sexy.
Right?
Yes.
Like, I know that everybody's gonna do short rib with mashed taters or something of the sort. Doing the rice is just like it's a miss.
It's a miss.
You know?
Yeah. So I say I go for the savory, and they're like, oh, I'll take it the way you like it.
Yeah.
And they're like, and then they get it like, that's the home run that I was looking for.
All right, so let's get it back to the archetype of the indecisive person.
Yes.
Very often, it's so funny that we led with the complainer, because the complainer and the indecisive person
Could be one and the same.
can be one and the same.
Some
They
of these-
rub right
some of
up
these gonna
against-
cross.
Yeah, they rub right up against each other, because the complainer tends to be indecisive or ask too many questions.
Yeah.
And so, for me, when a person, I give you 3 questions.
Like 3 wishes, like a genie.
Yeah, like a fucking genie, bro. After that,
He loves it in 3s. He's got the 3 fucking dishes. He's got the
Yes.
3 questions.
Magic to
You
the
get
universe,
3
bro.
strikes in this bitch or you're kicked out.
because I'm walking away, because it takes me too long at that table, and it's too much of an investment in a person that quite possibly be our next one, which is the non-tipper.
Ooh.
Right? So then we'll leave you on the indecisive person. Don't rope me into, I'm here utilitarian wise, right? I'm here to help. Okay? If you're indecisive, I need you to get to a point where I can get you into a meal today.
Absolutely.
What is it that I can do to get you in a meal today?
He sounds like a car salesman.
Right? For real. You are selling that car. I want to stick this landing, but I don't want to sit here for 3 days trying to sell you this car.
No, I ain't got time for that.
Right? I could sell 5 cars
In that
the
same amount of
3
time.
days.
Yeah.
Right? Let me go. You need to put some work in. Don't put all the work on me.
No,
You
absolutely.
can ask me like,
what
oh,
do you like? Do what you want. Tell us. Lead with something so we can fix something for you.
man, I don't care if you're getting soup. Just tell me.
Yeah.
So lean on me for some advice, figure this stuff out. But then the indecisive person, they'll ask you a bunch of questions, and then they'll go, I'm not ready yet. Come back again in 5 minutes. And that's just the beginning.
Oh, that's yeah.
So
So
when-
that 5 minutes might be like 15.
You're going to come back believing them, you know.
Oh, the first time.
Yeah.
First time.
I believe you.
Then the second time.
And then you come back and they ask you another flurry of questions. Bam, 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 bam. What's this? What's in that? How's that prepared? Oh, how's that? How do people like that? Oh, what about this one? And then bang, bam, bam. I'm not quite ready yet.
Yeah. Now you're gone for a while.
When you hear these words from me,
The second time.
yeah. Oh, don't worry. Take
Take
your
your
time.
time.
You're not seeing me again for 15 minutes. I promise
Clean.
you. I don't care if I have
You
zero
wrote
to
nothing
do.
to do.
I'll be in the back.
Hiding from you.
I will walk by.
Letting you get your thoughts together so when you talk the next time,
Yes.
it is all food.
I have this thing. If you send me away 2 or 3 times, I'm unavailable to you. When you're ready, like I'll do this. Oh, we're ready. I'll be with you in a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're not. I'm
now,
not coming.
now I'm not ready now.
No.
Even if I am ready, I'm not ready for you.
I'm not ready for you.
My mental capacity for you has just walked away.
Plus, I need to take control back.
Yes.
You ain't gonna just little boy me back
no,
and forth
no,
and stuff
no.
like
Yeah,
that.
I'm done with you.
I'll be back when I'm good
back.
and ready.
When I'm ready,
Yes.
you'll be ready.
I'm gonna make you ready.
Yeah. Now you're gonna be ready.
So now let's talk about the non-tipper. Sometimes you can't tell.
More than half the time.
Do you think? I know we've done shows on this. If you can, and we have
We
really
actually did a show where we watched somebody talk about if they could tell people to dip or not.
Yes,
That was funny.
it was good. He had some good points and he had some bad points.
Yeah.
Oh, so check that show out if you haven't yet. Now, the way, in my opinion, that a non-tipper reveals themselves is when they ask too many questions about price.
Mm-hmm.
Too many questions about price is
It's a red flag.
a red flag.
It's not 100%.
But you got to kind of build your case. It's
yeah.
a strong case.
It's a strong case.
It's a strong case.
Yeah.
Because what else could it be?
Oh yeah.
You know?
You're counting pennies.
You ain't got money for you. You ain't got money for me.
yeah.
You ain't giving away what you ain't have.
Exactly.
And I can see if you don't want to get the time when I ask about price is if I'm having something high end and I want to know how much you're gonna rob me.
Yeah.
Right? Particularly if I'm having like a Class A Azul or a 1942.
Something that you already know is expensive, but you want to see where that price range is at the spot.
Yeah, I want to know where your head's at. Okay? So I ask, how much do you get for this?
Yeah.
or what's your market on that or whatever. And I'll make my decision. Because most of the time, I might get it if you're not crazy. I just want to know if I can get it, enjoy it, and have another one. I get that. I get sticker shock at my place all the time. People are used to ordering certain ways, and they'll say blah, 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 blah. It's like, yo, you're going to get hit.
Hit in the head.
If you're the type of person to just order without having any cares, you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Yeah.
So
True.
You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
ball it up till the end.
Yeah.
Don't skimp on my tip.
Yeah. Just know for next time, learn your lesson.
Learn your lesson.
Yeah,
I mean, because we one of those people. We got our gun out.
Yeah.
I would not buy a Clase Azul at my place or 1942. No. A whole host of stuff. All that
Yeah.
stuff is
It's outrageous.
It's well above
What you
other
think it should be.
places-
Yeah.
Unreal. And so the non-tipper, too many questions, and very often they are effusive of your presence and your service.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, oh, everything was great, or oh, you're doing a great job, or
The verbal tip.
The verbal tip. You're getting screwed, and they lay it on early.
Oh, yeah.
Of
If
them.
it's early and it's thick,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're like, I ain't getting shit.
I ain't getting nothing.
I ain't getting
they
nothing.
just verbal tip me.
Time to downshift.
Yeah. Yeah. If they give you too much praise, there's an
Yes.
issue.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should be
'cause
worried. The praise should come at the end.
I don't even want it. The only way I want the praise
Is in the tip. Yes.
I don't care about the words.
No.
I really don't.
I don't.
I'm not here for the feels.
Yeah. You can show me how you love me. How you say it?
Say it in cash. Say it in cash. Show me that you love me. Say it in cash. That's it. Next one. The next archetype of a person that we deal with all the time is the social media person.
Oh,
They come in on the
My
FaceTime or
God.
the Instagram. They start vlogging everything as if they are... They got like the millions of followers that care that they're going out to dinner on a Wednesday night.
we just got here and blah 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 blah, and they're walking and talking and they're not even looking at the world. They are looking
Nope.
at their phone.
They're looking at their phone. They're down. They're taking... I get taking pictures of your food if it's like an amazing,
Yeah.
thing. But it's kind of... I guess it's accepted because at one point we're like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Well, because they made it accepted. Because now they're older and they've started to grow into that whole generation of it. Okay, it wasn't accepted.
It wasn't. Now it's just capitulation. You're just
Yeah.
like, get it over
It's
with.
these people.
Now, the ones that I don't want to be a part of your thing.
Yeah.
What do you feel like when they want to take pictures with you or of you?
Not of me. Like, it depends on if it's just for that, I'm not
It
really.
depends on the relationship.
It depends on, always.
Right?
I have no problem taking pictures with just cool people that they'd have a good time and enjoy themselves.
and they're there to record that instance. That I'll do all
Yeah,
day.
all day.
But I'm not a part of your...
I don't want to be a part of your story.
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being a part of your story.
I was the other day because the guy was so old. He was just trying to record his last days, it seems like.
So you were just helping them out.
He was marveling at everything, and it was kind of cute.
Yeah.
He asked me my permission. He said, "Oh, do you want to be?" And I said, "Sure." And I went through and I did the whole
Like
thing.
the Asian tourist kind of thing?
Oh no. Yes, like that. And so he was cute, but don't involve me in your thing,
Yeah.
and least of all, ask my permission. I don't want to be in your
Yeah,
in your-
I
in your
want
story,
consent.
Like you said. I'd like it, please.
Yeah, we
you
need
know?
consent.
You're on private property.
Exactly.
You're not on the sidewalk
No.
shooting in.
Yeah, this is consent.
It's not.
You got extra consent.
Please. Next one is the last minute arriver. Everybody started. They even ordered food, and they come in.
Oh, that guy?
Hey.
That guy.
Yes.
The worst.
The worst.
The worst.
Because they always want to start over.
Yo,
They come
think
in and
it's
they're
their
like-
world.
They don't even look at the menu. No. You need to catch up. You
Yeah.
don't get to reset the clock.
Wrap it up, B.
Wrap
it up, B.
Speed it up. Speed it up.
Get to the point where you're catching up to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They never really even are interested in
Yeah.
that. They come down, they sit down as if they were early
Yo,
or on time at
they
least.
want to be it's their party in their mind.
They start talking.
Even if it's
everybody.
not, they might not. It might be a birthday celebration. They're definitely not the birthday person, but
Yes.
they walk in like they are.
And that's the only excuse is the birthday person.
Oh no, we're okay with that.
Yes.
Okay, now it's your day. We're not even talking about you. Okay,
No.
we are talking about the person that comes to your birthday party late.
Your
Okay?
inconsiderate
Your
friend.
inconsiderate friend.
Friends. If they were the friend, they would have found their ass there
They're
on
on time.
Right?
Don't give me your shit.
I know everybody can't, be there.
Some people just suck at time, and we get that. Okay, but
They don't want.
don't be the complicated, be suck at time person.
Yes. Catch up. That's
Yeah.
the whole point.
Yes.
When you come in and the last minute arriver, always are never interested in catching up. Always. I have a theory about people who are consistently late. They're the most self-centered people in the world.
Oh, for sure.
They're the ones that are the look at me's, and that's why they come
Look at me,
late.
look at me.
They think everything starts when they get there. You know who you are, right? and to me, it's a poor trait to have. Some of that is cultural,
Mm-hmm.
so then there's some kind of grace there. But still, when you're in a different culture, start to march to a different beat.
Oh, absolutely.
I can't go to Germany and start being, late or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be on time. I'll be just fine in Germany. But you really need to adapt to the cultures that you're in. And it's kind of rude to want everybody else to adapt to your singular,
Yes.
mode of habits.
Being. Exactly.
And so, yes, the latecomer is really it can be very self-centered.
Oh, for sure.
Very poor trait. And catch up, people.
Yeah.
And when we deal with them, I make sure that they know we were waiting for you.
Yes. Right off the rip.
Yeah, we were waiting for you.
Oh, you're here now.
Yeah. Yo, here
Yo,
you are.
I've told somebody before. I was like, I was about to eat with this person because you weren't here.
I
we
like
were
that.
we were about to have our own date, and you could pay for it.
I like that. Yeah, it's very. I mean, if you come in, I generally feel like when you come in and then you earnestly want to catch up, that's forgiveness.
Yeah, no,
right
yeah.
there.
You were late for a reason. We
Yeah.
get it. Something
Skip that
happened.
appetizer.
Yeah,
Get right to dessert.
exactly.
I mean,
right to the meal.
Right to the
Okay.
meal.
They got that's fine. I'll just take the burger or the steak or whatever. Cool. It's this way. My man. Can I get this drink? And then you're gone.
Yes.
Now you're caught up.
Now you're
That's
caught
all it
up.
took. Okay.
That's all
that was perfect. Okay.
That's
now
how you
if
do it.
come in and you're like, hey, what's up, everybody? Give
Kissing and
1,000
hugging.
hugs and kisses, and then you sit down, and then the server approaches the table, and you're like, oh, what would you like to drink? Oh, I need a minute. Oh.
You ain't got a
Your
minute.
minute is gone.
You
yo.
ain't got a minute.
What did you just do?
You spent your minutes in the car.
Yes. And then you just spent another 3 or 4 minutes saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
You need to think faster.
You're on borrowed time.
You should have came in with a drink at least in your head.
When it's close to closing time, even when I worked with you back at the old spot, and the late person
You're the stiff
was
armor.
coming. Oh yeah,
You're stiff armed.
I'd tell him, call your friend. There's nothing we could do for
for
them.
him. Yep,
You
that's
know,
all up.
because the late person would come in and think that they can start over the clock and stuff like that.
No, it don't
I
work
said,
like that.
If you're
Just
not
'cause they're
here in
sitting, you don't
15
get it.
Minutes, yeah, it's like there's nothing. I'm not even ordering food for them.
No.
because I'll wrap it up to go. But you ain't coming in here and start.
You're not sitting down and starting the whole process.
No.
Yeah. So we do breakfast at my spot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you get the real latecomer because everybody, people wake up later or XYZ. And I'm on them like, yo, if it's close to that time, I go, your friend will not eat. Okay. If you don't.
Not breakfast anyway.
Yeah, they're not having breakfast. They're going to have to wait. And then we have a law. Like, because you got to
Meaning you close?
We don't close the restaurant, but we close the kitchen.
Interesting.
So you can get drinks and stuff, but the kitchen has to set up and get prepared because we never had that shift originally. So we close for 30 minutes. More
Okay.
like we try to do more like because it's 30 minutes of complete nothing. So this the way the kitchen gets set up and make sure it's
You
all
turn
prepped.
over the kitchen. You
turn over
take
the
the
kitchen.
things
Yeah.
out. You put the new things in. Prepare
Exactly.
the sauces and the
Exactly.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
So we have to because it's a whole different menu.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do it at lunch from lunch to dinner because we've been doing it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They have that whole day to prep for dinner.
Yeah.
So but for breakfast, it's eggs and bacon and it's boringness. It's great, but it's a basic breakfast.
I get it.
So yeah, I'm always having to hit them with stuff where I'm like, let's say we stop eating at 10:45. If all the orders aren't in my world by 10:50, I'm like, yo, they're not eating. Okay, sorry. If they're
Yeah.
not sitting, you're sitting, you can have breakfast. Or you better find out what they're ordering right now because this window is closing on you real
Gotta let them
fast.
know. How about the next person? The overly friendly person. You get them, and they're a joy. You know, I'm fine with the overly friendly.
Oh yeah.
They're very gregarious. They're talking to you, talking to everybody, up and about, talking to tables next to them.
you, yeah.
They're
making friends.
Yeah, they're making friends left and right.
They're great people.
They are great people. They're great people to have.
I have some regulars like that, and they're great people.
Yes. And speaking of regulars, that's another group of people.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we've done shows on regulars.
Yeah.
And it's a double-edged sword.
It can go both ways. They can be a pain in your ass.
Often they are.
Okay. And they can also, but at the same time, it usually the reward is worth it.
And it's a known quantity. You know where the pain is going to come.
You know where the pain is going to come.
Yes.
You can kind of stiff arm them in certain directions and stuff like that. That's the beautiful thing about a regular. You know their nuances.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you're not stuck with the unknown.
So it might be a pain, but you already know.
You know that their pain is.
You're like, you go to the kitchen, you're like, you know what it is.
You know what it is.
Let me get the sauce on the side, the individual thing, and the
Boom,
rice
boom.
under
Yeah.
this, and you know how to coordinate. You might even do it yourself.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know?
not even going to bother you guys. Just leave this here and let me know when the food's ready.
I'll run it.
I'll run it.
Yes.
I got this.
And that's the thing, and that's why they come to you as
Yeah.
regulars, because Danny knows how I like it.
Absolutely.
Where is he?
Yeah. Because they don't want to bother somebody else with their crazy ass
They
shit.
can't educate somebody else
that's
all
like
over
a whole
again.
Yo, it's crazy.
Yes. So they're like, where is Danny? There he is. Hey, they said your section was full. You're like, yeah, I'm full. You're gonna have to sit with Greg. You're like, right. And then you just tell Greg, hey, listen, I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Blah blah blah
Blah.
blah.
Yeah.
Or you switch tables out.
Yeah, like you can take the next table in my section.
Yes.
I'll relieve you of this stress that I know you're gonna be like, well, what do they want? I'll just deal with it.
That's so true, because there's a small section of regulars that are so cool and low maintenance. The low maintenance regular is oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That is.
And people want to steal your low maintenance. Like they're like, oh, wait, your person's here, but can I just? No, you can't have them.
Yeah, they come in, they sit for an hour, and they leave you fat.
Yeah,
50%.
Exactly. You love that.
You love that.
Love that.
Mostly you got to work for it.
Yeah.
Next one is the table hopper.
Ooh.
Quite
Musical
possibly-
chairs.
Musical chairs.
The worst.
The easiest one to identify, because they start that shit right at the
It's
beginning.
off the rip.
Yes.
Off the rip. Oh, this table.
No, they don't say anything at first. They come, they get walked to their table, and they don't even start to approach it so much. They start looking around. They're like this, and then they start surveying. Man, if you don't sit your monkey ass down,
We brought you here for a reason.
the host already walked away. Where are you still
Gone.
standing? This is your table.
And then they're trying to catch the host.
yes,
Yeah, you see, like they're at the table like, can we have that one? And you're like, and then the host is pissed. Yeah.
Yes, because listen, the host set you there for a reason. Now the person actually needed to sit there for rotation's sake.
Yeah.
For a whole host of reasons.
You're-
You don't even know what that table entails.
You're messing up the vibe.
You're not only messing up the vibe. This server could have been sat,
He could
multiple
have double
times,
sat, triple sat.
and then you get sat again. Guess what? This
Now you're waiting.
table
Now-
hopper is going
now-
to turn into a complainer.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen our server, or the service
That's
is slow.
yeah. Well, maybe because you got up to 4 different tables. Okay. I saw you get up. I saw you walk over there.
Yo.
Then you walk back inside. Then you went upstairs to go look around upstairs. Then you came back downstairs and you found, you know where you went back to? The fucking first table that you supposed to sit to begin with.
That's the best. You know what I say? Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't let that slide.
No, you got to throw it at him.
Yes.
If you're not throwing it at him, I'm mad at you already.
Yo, I don't let that one slide. And half the time, if they move more than once, I don't even want them.
No.
I don't want them.
Don't want you.
Just,
Don't need you. Don't like you.
I just want you
I'd
to-
rather have gave you, if somebody even talked to you, I'm like, yo, you can keep that table. If they got your water, anything, I am done with you already.
Even if it's in your section?
Yo, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I don't even want a table in your section. Just keep that one. I'm going to just chill. I'm a coast. I don't give a fuck if I went from having only 3 or 4 tables to having 2 or 3 tables.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it for that moment because it'll come back.
Nah, I ain't giving up my table. Only if they move more than, that's my rule of 3. If they move more than, if I'm the third stop,
You let them keep the table.
you can keep the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, think about it. We've already, like I said, they started with you. Then they went inside. Then they got, maybe they went upstairs and they got talked to in one of those places.
Yeah.
Okay. That means somebody was bringing them something in one of those places. At that point, I'm done with you already.
You ever get when they go, we're gonna move. Can we keep you? No.
No.
No. Oh, Greg will take great care
Yeah. Oh,
of you.
he's got you.
Yeah, he's got you.
He's got you.
It's a different section.
Don't even worry. Yeah.
Could be right next to the
Yo,
table. You're like,
legit.
no,
If you're not in my world,
Yeah.
if you're outside my room, you're gone.
Inside, I'm doing the happy dance.
Yeah, like,
Thank God. I
Looking
don't have
out
to
the window at them
deal
like,
with
oh yeah, go back outside. It's hot out there. Okay, you can have that shit.
Oh, we're in South Florida, and people lose their damn mind.
Yes.
When they want to sit outside in the heat. And when I'm inside in the ice cold AC, I'm fine with it.
Yes.
It's cool people sit inside.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively. And when I love it. I love inside shifts.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with you. Yes. It's nice out there.
Inside
You're
has
by the water.
became like the new. Remember back in the day when restaurants had smoker sections, and those were always the coolest fucking tables.
Yes.
Okay, that is what inside has become. The cool people who don't mind sitting and chilling, even though they're right on the fucking beach and they're fine with it.
They're fine with it because you know why? You'll be out there in another hour and a half.
Absolutely.
I don't need to be sweating
No,
into my soup.
Don't need to be dripping in anything.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want my armpits. I mean,
Exactly.
South Florida is hot and humid.
And humid, especially in the summertime.
When I go out to dinner with people and then the hostess say inside, outside, I jump in. Inside. Okay? Inside.
Yeah.
We're eating inside.
We're okay.
I want to be comfortable.
You want to be comfortable.
Right? I don't want to be swatting flies away.
None of that.
And,
None of that.
And then the sun's in your eyes and
Yeah.
they can move the umbrella.
None of that.
I don't have to worry about all
I'm
of
done
that.
with that.
I could look outside. They got windows, I promise you.
90% of the time they have a great view from the window.
Yes.
Okay, which is probably just as good as the same view you'd have had outside while you were sweating.
True. I think I only have one more.
Okay, talk to me.
It's the demanding customer. The ones that it's different than the person that's indecisive or anything like that. The demanding customer,
Might know what they want, but they're a pain in the ass.
they're a pain in the ass. And think New Yorker.
Okay.
You can't stop these people.
No.
They want it how they want it.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
way they want it, and they're not having it any other way.
Yeah.
Because if you say no, they're asking somebody else who's going to tell them yes.
That's the worst.
You know?
They're looking for somebody else to tell them yes.
Oh yeah, they're looking for a crease and they're gonna hit that hole, and they are demanding. They want it's not a rude thing. They're just a force of nature.
They're just
to
who they
deal
are,
with.
and they know what they want. But that's a pain in the ass.
It's a pain in the ass.
Oh man.
Act right when
Act
you go
right.
out. Oh, that's our show. I mean, if we've missed something that's a legit category, and nothing too specific, and you're watching us on YouTube,
I'm sure
us know in the
it'll
comments.
cross category with something we already have though.
well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Let
But
us-
I'd like to know if there's a different one.
I'm interested. Let us know in the comments. I read my emails. Reach out to me by email. I'm themodernwaiter@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram at The Modern Waiter Podcast. I'm Marlon Joseph, The Modern Waiter.
I'm Danny Villain. Subscribe, people.
We'll see you next time.
Later.
Motherfuckers make me laugh. You don't like me, I know. Hate me, so what? But still gotta respect the shit that I throw up. Regurgitating lyrics on you niggas.